Hey guys, it's your girl, Kelly Walker Slaughter here, your host of Warren First 931. I hope everybody is having a so Tuesday morning. Yes, I am not broadcasting inside at the Tops Diner today since schools are having half days. And then unfortunately, last night, my son got hit with the stomach bug. So we have been up all night since midnight dealing with that. So I'm just staying here. So you're going to see my co host, Bailey. Say hi. He's going to be sitting with me right now, and I may have to dodge out a few times. So I've decided I'm going to do this a little bit earlier than normal. Go sit down, lay down, stay. With that said, I know, we do have some schools that are dismissing early today. We also have schools that are closed today. If you want to stay in the know, please be aware that you can post, you can be a part of several things, which right here, staying in the know, following us on any of these social media outlets, Instagram, Facebook. What else is there? You got Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter. You have YouTube, TikTok, and we're also on Spotify as well. Another thing to also stay in the know is to be a part of the text club, Warren First Text Club. Text the keyword Warren First to Warren First 931 to 305-0869. It is that easy. It is that simple. I am actually updating. I got a couple people that text me. Thank you guys for keeping me in the loop. I do greatly appreciate that so much from y'all. Without you guys, this show couldn't be successful. So I just say that with open arms, and I love you, each and every one of you guys, for that. And also too, if you know a school is shutting down and things like that, because I'm not a part of, I'm not a part of all the text club services from schools. I only got a few right now. And so I'm always watching how I can do this. But with that said, let's see. Okay. Oh, that's just my dog, Baby. With that also said, if you also want to say what's going on in the community and keep it informed, make sure you're also joining our community calendar. By doing that, joining our text club, you actually get a link to see that as well. And so, again, it's just a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. I'm going to just call all this businesses. Yep. And more. Yep. We got some more stuff that just got turned in. Yep. So let's see. And I think that's it on that because we're going to go through it. And I do know that some schools, if that are there, I'm hearing that they may be doing some excused absences because of due to the issues with weather and such. First off, I want to shout out to Bubba. He works for the Warren County Convenience Center, and he messaged me this morning. He said all of Warren County Convenience Centers besides Warren County Fairgrounds will be closed today, and the Warren County Fairgrounds site will be closing at 2 p.m. and will reopen Thursday morning at 6 a.m. This closure is due to inclement weather conditions. So, again, if you're not following us on Facebook, we just shared that information as well. But just remember that all the locations will reopen back up on Thursday. With that said, here is the cat's going to try to attempt something. With that said, here is the schools that closed and early dismissals. Early dismissals for today. Warren County schools are closing today, of course, at 11:30, followed by Boyd Christian School is going to be closed at 11:30. Covenant Academy is closing at 12, and White County Schools is closing at 1 o'clock. Schools that are completely closed today, as I'm aware of, is Cannon County, DeKalb County, and Van Buren County. This is on, and then I got a businesses and more going on. McMinnville Police Department child seat check has been canceled, and they're going to reschedule and let us know when. The Warren County Health Department is rescheduling their Patient Appreciation Day. It's rescheduled to Tuesday, April the 10th. And of course, we talked about the Warren County Convenience Center. If you have, as I'm going to post as I'm talking, we did this before. If you are a business, I'm just closing early, please post below and let us know so we can get the word out. Okay. And I'm putting that on my Facebook page. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's see. Did it share? There it goes. Awesome sauce. Okay. So we talked about early dismissals. Also, the meteorologist Henry Rothenberg shared more details last night on News Channel 2 on the severe storms that are going to be happening today. And it looks like anything, it might start hitting us at 10 a.m. I hope not. I hope it pushes. I hope it doesn't come. But if it does, it does. And that it's just what it is. But with that said, where I live right here close to the mountain, I can see the nastiness already coming over the mountain. So I expect by 10:30 or 11:30, weather, is going to get a little nasty. You're welcome to follow me on my Facebook page and Twitter and all that to see these because everything is across the board transparent as well. Let me take this off real quick. Another thing, a little recap. If you missed it last night, I was introduced to this amazing app called Game Changer. If you are in need of listening to the games for, as of right now, because I only looked up the two, for softball or baseball for our Pioneer teams, you can actually log into that and it's for free. And Dick's Sporting Goods set this up. And you can hear the game play by play. Last night, that AI that you were listening to on my YouTube feed. I tried to get it on Facebook, but it just kept shooting me off. So I had to move it on. But with that said, Game Changer is a free app you can download on your phone, on your tablet, and your iPad or whatever. And you can listen to the games play by play live from somebody that sounds like an AI because there's somebody on each team. They have a guy that's got a tablet, and I believe the one that's on ours is Ty Childers, and he does a phenomenal job keeping with the stats. And he just puts that in the system, and it tells you as it goes. And I think it's amazing what it does. But in case you just don't know how to download the app, you're not computer savvy, you are welcome to listen to Warren First 931 when the games are playing. Now, as of right now, I know there is a softball game going on tonight, but I'm assuming I haven't heard any otherwise. I was going to go check after this, but if the softball game does happen tonight, we will be broadcasting that live as well, like last night. I'm going to try to go to as many home games as I can so you can see, I can actually live stream and connect it to this and we can watch the game together. Um, but if you want to listen to a play by play, the best way for me to do that, because I can't be everywhere and I try, but I can't, you guys can listen to that fancy app I got where it's talking to me and to you guys. So if you want to get a recap of last night's game, we do have a link set up with that. But with that said, this is a recap, a little brief recap of the Warren County Pioneers baseball game against Columbia Central last night. Of course, the Warren County Varsity Pioneers fought hard, but ultimately fell to the Columbia Central Varsity Lions 5-0. Um, the Columbia Central Varsity Lions opened the scoring in the bottom of the third thanks to two singles. Columbia Central Varsity Lions first got on the board when Jack Beck singled, scoring one run. Followed by Lane Sharp earned the win for the Columbia Central Varsity Lions. The right-handed pitcher allowed 3 hits and 0 runs over 6 innings. He struck out 13 and walking 1. Evan Snap took the loss for the Warren County Varsity Pioneers. The starting pitcher went 5 and 1/3, 1 and 3 1/3 innings, allowing 5 runs on 10 hits, striking out 5 and walking 2. Matthew Thomas earned the save. Aiden Miller went 2 for 3 at the plate to lead Warren County Varsity Pioneers in hits. Columbia Central Varsity Lions amassed 10 hits in the game total. And I'm going to jack up this one kid's name. And I want to say Quadarian Sims and Beck each collected 3 hits for the Columbia Lions. Sims led Columbia Lions with 3 runs batted in. The outfielder went 3 for 4 on the day, and Columbia Central Varsity Lions ran wild on the base pass. Amassing 5 stealing bases for the game total. If you were listening to that, they just kept stealing, and we just couldn't get them up. But the next up for the Warren County Varsity Pioneers boys baseball team is the game against Shelbyville Central on Monday, and that is going to be a home game, and it's at 6:30. So make plans for that. We are going to be making plans for that. Hopefully, with weather permitting, it's going to be good. But you can stay in the know and keep up with the ball games it that way. It's the best way I can do for you guys as of right now. Let's see. What else did I share? I shared a lot of stuff. Um, so the city of McMinnville is having a public health patient appreciation day. It's hosted by the Warren County Health Department. It's going to be on April the 10th from 2 to 4 p.m. and it's going to be at the Warren County Health Department located at 1401 Sparta Street in McMinnville. There's going to be refreshments and some fun and games as well. Another thing I want to talk about before I forget as well is an amazing group that I got called to do to help out with, thanks to Stephen Hilton and them. Prayers for Bella May. It's a food auction and more event going on April the 13th at 5 o'clock. Now, Bella was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive cancer that they normally find in the brain, but they found it on her spine. It has been removed, and she did go through her first radiation treatment as of right now. She got done on April the 22nd. And just keep praying for her and her family, as she has been such a super trooper through this. But with that, of course, comes a lot of expenses with, health bill, medical bills and all that stuff. Because again, when you have to take your daughter Monday through Friday to get her radiation, you're missing out on opportunities to get good days of pay. So with that said, this auction is to help them with their house bills, medical bills, and whatever they need to make their life as easy as possible. Because a kid when you find out that your kid has been diagnosed with cancer, it's scary. And there's, you just want nothing. You don't want your kids to ever get hurt. But with that said, we have a lot of amazing things lined up for April the 13th. We're going to have barbecue sandwiches, double sliced pizza, hot dogs, chips, coleslaw, desserts, and drinks. We're going to be raffling off a 1022 Ruger rifle. That's $20 each, or 6 tickets for 100. You can also get a Blackstone Grill rifle ticket, or a raffle ticket, for $5, or you can get 5 for 20. For more information on anything you want and more on this event, you can contact me at 931-305-0869. This is all going to be on April the 13th at 5 o'clock at the detention banquet hall. Thanks to Bernadette and Dwayne Dodd. They do such an amazing job helping out with the community. Everybody has. Thanks to Prater's Barbecue. Thanks to the detention at the elementary. Thanks to Sonic and McMinnville, the volunteers for the desserts and the coleslaw. And also thanks to Dr. Pepper Bottling Company for the drinks. We couldn't do it without, all this tremendous support. It takes a tribe and I say now, it takes a community to work together and to do what we do. And that's why I can never leave McMinnville. It's never happening. So what we're doing is asking for you to pray for Bella and her family. We're asking you to make donations for them in their name. You can do monetary donations. You can scan the QR code in the corner right there, and you can send monetary donations directly into the account that we have set up for her. You can also contact us, whether you want to contact me or anybody, like Adina and them, and let them know that you have a donation you would like to make. Or if you would like to donate something to the live auction that we're going to have as well that night, you can do that as well. I've been picking up several auction items. I'm meeting, not today. I was supposed to meet somebody today, but that is definitely not happening because of the weather and picking up the kiddos. But today is just not the day, but we got several items on this list, and I cannot wait to share that with y'all starting next week with that, because it's just, with it being the first full week of April, we have a lot of amazing items. And, it's just a great opportunity. If you have big items, small items, whatever the case may be, we would love you guys to drop them off at our drop off locations right now. We have, of course, the detention, First National Bank, Rockcliffe Farm Market, and the Sheriff's Department. So those are 4 locations. You can also drop small items off at Covenant Academy as well, and I'll pick them up there. But if you don't feel comfortable dropping them off anywhere and you want somebody to pick them up, call me at 931-305-0869 or text me, whatever's the easiest. And remember, today we got some schools going early dismissal and more. So stay in the know of that. Early dismissal today at 11:30 a.m. We got the Warren County Schools and Boyd Christian School. We also have Covenant Academy closing at 12, and the White County schools are closing at 1. Cannon County, DeKalb County, and Van Buren County are closed all day long. And I have a feeling if you do decide that you can't make it today due to just issues with, because you're a working parent, I would suggest, calling the school and letting them know, just to be on the safe side. Coming up today, which let me get to it right quick, because I want to make sure before I say anything. And then I do that, I'm going to do this. It's going to be an overload, I should say, of information as well as videos this week. So everybody buckle up as we get on it. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Okay. So several things I will be posting today. History with Haley Part 3. We're doing a one more, which I'm really excited about, the Civil War. There is so much history here in Warren County, and it's amazing. Where is that? I want new shows. I want that. I don't know what's going on. Come on. There it is. Okay. So this week we're going to have on the show Vanessa Miller. She is over the Sprint for Specials 10K. This is their second annual race. I was privileged enough to meet Vanessa actually at the radio station. She was a seller at the time, and I was just the DJ programmer. And so we have a long line of friendship going on. And for her to ask me to help her with this Sprint for Specials, it's always been my privilege and blessing to do that. So with that said, we're going to be showcasing her video sometime this week as well. We're going to be showcasing today, though, because it's just time to unleash it. I am so excited about it. Here we go. I got to make sure I download it too as well. So I was notified a couple of weeks ago about about Chattanooga's sewage issue. So in Chattanooga, they had a tremendous amount of extra sewage that they couldn't handle. I'm just going to simplify it that way. And so instead of getting rid of it in a different way, I guess this is kind of goes back to the reuse, reduce, recycle technique. They created, it was either I don't know if it was TDEC or the other folks, but they created a filtration system, which all sewage has it anyways. But they did this thing where they put the extra sewage in there, filtered it out, which made it safe, is what the environmental people are telling us. And some farmers in Warren County and other counties are using it as fertilizer. And so, and this started a year ago. I want everybody to know this because when it got back up on Chatter, I don't think a lot of people realized how long this has been going on. So, with that said, um, there is some Warren County nurseries that still use it for, from what we've been told, hay fields, soybeans, corn, things like that. And the big issue that was on McMinnville Chatter was the fact of, is it safe? Can it, get into, when it can it get into the our well water? There's all these concerns of health issues. And then the other thing was the burning eyes, the vomiting, and the smell was a big issue because that was what 75% of people have been complaining about that did the survey. So with that said, I read the article from News Channel 9 in Chattanooga, and I noticed at the end that our Warren County Commissioner, District 7, Tommy Savage, actually talked to the mayor, sent him a letter, an email, back in January of last year, and talked about, the concerns that his citizens had. Because not only was people complaining in the Viola and Morrison area, but in the Van Buren area and several other areas that was outside of Warren County, because they said the smell was so bad. So with that, Tommy talked to Mayor Kelly in Chattanooga, and it started this whole windfall of protocols and stuff. Because from what Tommy was telling me, that the Mayor Kelly wasn't aware of how bad it was. And so, with that said, you're going to see in this video, because I can't post it because it's on here. I'm going to try while I'm talking to you. But what we found out is, after Tommy got this ball rolling, he doesn't say it in the video, but you can kind of tell it from him. He steamrolled it in, as essentially, once the issue got bad, they made protocols to make it safer for everybody. And he also, at the end of my video, please watch it, because at the end, Tommy even put out there that he's done as much as he can as a citizen and as your commissioner. But I'll say this now while I got some people on at this early of the hour. If you live near a farm that is using the Chattanooga sewage as fertilizer, what he was suggesting, if you got a well water nearby, is once a year you can get it tested. You can go to the water company and they'll give you a clean, sterilized vial, and you can go and you can test your water every year. And he says it's not expensive to get your water tested. I even think tells you how much it is in there, and test your water every year, because we have done, as he said, he's done everything he knows in his power to do, because what the environmental group's telling us, what the TDEC's telling us, and all that is, we have to go with what they tell us at this point. And so if we find any more information on why we should stop this, then we need to. And it's also, like he said, because I want to say this disclaimer here, is the fact is that we all live in a nursery and farming county, and we do not want to shut nobody down, because everybody thrives on their businesses. And so, but what we want to do is to make sure that everybody's staying safe. So by doing that, you have to do your part as well. Let me get this video if I can. If not, because I don't think I can do over 500, but we're about to find out. Trying to add a video image into the gallery. Yeah, I am. I guess I need to do one. Okay, we'll do hers first. We may put hers today. That one's coming through like clockwork. And then it's just been a long day, guys. I really wanted to play this one. Yep. So right now, as I'm talking to you, we're going to go back to my page. No. And I'm going to post this now. If you want to check out, and again, before I forget to say this, if you have any more questions, concerns, you are welcome to message me. You're welcome to message Tommy, and we'll try to answer here. Why is it all capitalized? Is it good now? This week on local roots, I sat down with Tommy Savage, District. See, and then I hate when I don't want to tip. Move away. Commissioner. Okay. Talking about the issues with Chattanooga sewage. Now I gotta go back. It's doing it again. As human waste. No. Okay. Okay. So I just posted it. I know it might take it a minute, which is absolutely fine. But thank you for everybody on whoever posted that on McMinnville Chatter and whoever on there, one of the people that were following, Wendy is her name. Thanks to Wendy for tagging me in it and making me be aware of it. And actually sitting down with me, her and a couple other folks I sat down with and asked some questions and concerns that they had as as parents, as people that live in Warren County. And then I actually talked to one person that actually lives close to a farm that has the smell. It's not. They did say it's not as bad as it used to be now that they have the regulations out. So, but I got to talk to that person after I interviewed Tommy. So, but with that said, watch the video. It's an amazing video with our commissioner from District 7. Oh gosh. So with the commissioner, District 7, Tommy Savage, and I want to thank him to the bottom of my heart for letting me come out to his house and sit with him and just, talk the talk and stay neutral and to talk about pros and the cons because you just don't get that anymore. So again, thanks to him for helping me out with that and being a part of the solution and not the problem, as I say. With that, as I'm looking, we are going to I'm going to already do this one video because I really want to get this out. I got to sit down with, like I said, Vanessa Miller. She's with the Sprint for Specials 10K. And I just want you to listen to what she's talking about and all the fun stuff, and just support it. It's coming
Annual
up.
event, we hope, and it's going to be April 27th.
Okay.
Again, Kelly, we are starting at USA Gym.
Okay.
They're a wonderful sponsor for this event.
Okay.
The same route as last year, and we just need everybody to come out and get involved.
So with being involved, how can people get involved? I know are you still looking for sponsorships and everything?
Absolutely. Any local business that wants to get involved can reach out to me, and we would love to have you on board.
Okay.
Our biggest goal with this race, Kelly, is to raise money for McMinnville Special Games,
Right.
but also to bring people to McMinnville and to get them to stay in town for the
Yeah.
day, eat lunch, do a little shopping.
Right. Help out the community.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Now, as far as is it 2K, 5K? What is it?
It is a 10K, which
10K.
is 6.2 miles.
Okay.
We do allow walkers for this event,
Right.
so
I
you
remember
don't.
that last year, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be some beast of an athlete.
Yeah.
As long as you can walk.
Yes.
It's a beautiful walk through McMinnville
It
and
is.
through Westwood. So
Yeah.
we would encourage everybody to come out.
Now, how can they if they need to get in touch with you or to register the event, how can they do that?
Registration is on runsignup.com.
Okay.
And all registration has to be done online.
Gotcha.
We have a Facebook page that anybody could reach out with questions. My cell phone number is floating around everywhere.
Oh, yes. It happens when you're an event coordinator.
Yes, and I'm happy for people to reach out to me personally.
Okay.
We are really looking for musicians to get involved. Last year, Steve Harvey was gracious enough to play for our runners and walkers in his front yard.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought we were playing live or music through the thing, but you had them set up.
We did.
Oh,
We
that's
had
awesome.
cheering groups along the route, and one of the biggest things I got from participants was when they got on that last stretch and Steve Harvey was playing music, they were like,
great.
"Oh, I knew I could finish."
Oh, that's so
So
great.
it kind of sets us apart also to
Yeah.
have the surprises along the course. So
Okay.
any local musicians who are interested in showcasing, give me a call. I'd love to put you on the route.
And then, thinking of this, because if you're not a local musician and they're up passing your house too, I mean, you just get your Bluetooth speaker out there and just cheer them on.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, how neat would that be? That's like motivation. Be like, oh, hey.
Yes,
I
yes.
love that. Or even get those poppers and be like, let's go.
Yes, anybody along the route I would encourage to get out in your front yard on April 27th and cheer these people on.
Awesome. Now, while everybody's running, what is going on at USA Gym? Is it just like last year, we're just waiting around for them, or are we going to have any food trucks, anything set up this year?
We hope to have a couple of food trucks
Okay.
this year. Of course, we will have entertainment and the live music. Let's see. Jason Gross comes out.
Yes.
And we have the large truck there with
yeah.
digital billboard,
Okay.
which is very neat,
Awesome.
and another perk for our sponsors.
Okay.
So it's just a really good time.
I can't wait. Okay. Well, with that said, anything else you want to tell everybody before I let you go?
Just come, run,
Yeah.
walk with us. Registration is open. If you have a small business, please reach out
Yes.
to me. I would love. Last year we had over 75 small businesses involved.
Okay.
I'd love to have more this year.
I was going to say 80 is the goal then. I always add it
yes.
my top. 80 is the goal. 80 is the goal. Well, Vanessa, it's always a blast having
you.
you here. And remember, Warren County, keep it first. Okay. Well, hey guys. I got a couple people watching. It's great. And, I had to, I'm waiting to see when I can never figure out when I should chime back in, but it is what it is. Is it going to come off? I'm just watching. There it goes. Okay, but hi, Andrew. I hope you're loving the podcast. I know I don't look my best, but I want to say a shout out to all the amazing kids that I got to meet at Covenant last week, the sixth graders and the ninth graders. Um, I didn't realize, I'll be honest with you guys. When I was talking about myself and then telling them what I do for a living now that I'm not no longer at the radio station, I was telling them send to Adina's. Okay. I was telling them, what I was doing about this podcast, and their eyes just lit up, every one of them, and they're like, "We want to follow you. You're on, you're on Spotify and YouTube." I'm like, "Yeah." So, like, within a matter of like minutes, I had all these amazing young followers, and I think this is where it all begins. And like I told Andrew in his class, I broadcast all local all the time, talking about what's going on in and around McMinnville. So, again, thank you, Andrew. Thank you, My Melody Mushroom. Hey, Bella. Of course, we already talked about Miss Bella's big event on April the 13th. Love you, boo. She's so super sweet. And all the kids at Covenant that I meet are just so adorable, and I love them to death. But with that said, if you want to stay in the know, don't forget to always follow us and like us on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Twitter, aka now X, Instagram, and currently TikTok. Even though I'm not posting as much on TikTok anymore because I don't know what, are they having it? Are they not? But again, I don't know because I heard a dirty rumor that it was going to get shut down, but we'll shall see. All right, let's get on it. With that said, the Warren County Lady Pioneers a volleyball announcement. If you want to be a part of their Springs Clinic for volleyball, and you don't have to necessarily be, go to Warren County High School for this, registration for Springs Skills Clinic is open. If you're going into 6th through the 12th grade next school year and are interested in trying out for middle or high school volleyball, consider attending this clinic to learn the skills that will be required at tryouts. It's going to be May 13th through the 14th at 3:30 to 5 p.m. Cost is $10 or a $10 registration fee. I'm going to share this on my page so you guys can click it if there's anybody interested in that event. Let's see. So a shout out. I know I'm 3 days behind, but on March 29th, I don't know if you realize this, it's designated as Mom and Pop Business Owners Day. We are so thankful to be a part of our community as small business owners. Thank you to everyone who has continued to support our little mom and pop business over the years. And that's from Somewhere Liquors. And how sweet is that? Kim and them are so stinking sweet. Caney Fork did post. Caney Fork Electric Cooperative made a huge long post this morning. Storms are predicted to move through our area today, so please be prepared for dangerous or possible outages. Those with medical needs, check your generators if you have one, or please be prepared to have a backup plan. Please know that the Caney Fork Electric Company is ready to respond. Also, please understand that our Facebook page is not monitored 24/7, and we may not see your post or message. So in case of, here is the numbers, guys. You can call if you need somebody like a live person to talk to. You can contact the Warren County and Grundy County office at 931-473-2631. Call in White County is 931-836-3945. DeKalb is 615-597-6274. And you must dial 615 to get that, okay? And then Van Buren County is 931-946-7579. And Cannon, Coffee, and Putnam counties is 888-890-6060. For more information, you can check it out here. I'm going to share their post as well, so you can check out all those numbers and more. Let's see. So 1 hour ago, Collins River Barbecue and Cafe, we got some new merch in. How adorable is this? I don't know if you're going to get to see it. Check out those cups and stuff. I love it. I want one. Glass tumblers are $15. Shot glasses are $7. Coasters are $3 or 4 for $10. That's a good deal. Let's see. Okay, so 23 minutes ago, the McMinnville Parks and Recreation said that homeschool PE will happen today. So if you're homeschool PE, you can come today. It's going to be at, of course, the program is basketball on the auxiliary court at 10 a.m. So again, thank you, Bella. I appreciate it. Love it. There we go. Let's see. Now the business hours for the new sushi and bar joint, and I'm gonna probably jack up its name, but it's right across from Bobby Ray Elementary. And I was thinking about it today, and they're closed, which is okay. But they did just post their business hours, which I'm gonna share. So make sure you check it out. I've heard nothing but great rave reviews of it, and you know, you never know until you try it. Let's see. Everybody's posting about the U.S. National. That's about the spring clinic again. Oh, all right. We are so close to reaching our goal of 90% or more. If you haven't completed your FAFSA, this is from the Ayers Foundation Trust at the Warren County High School. If you haven't completed your FAFSA, please see the Ayers counselors as soon as possible. We do not want you to miss the deadline. So make sure, if you are trying to, get scholarships for college and things like that, make sure you do that. The spring group exercise schedule is now live and happening. We're added a 7:15 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday power pump class with Jessica. You can check out the schedule below, or I literally just shared it. Let's see. The Warren County Pioneer Pride Guard, our last local performance, come out and support. That was 3 days ago, and it was on, I don't know if it's even happening today. We shall see. But it's going to be, they're doing a Warren County Winter Guard Friends and Family performance on Tuesday, April the 2nd at 7:15 in the Warren County High School gym. They will be competing at championships on April the 6th at WKU. But again, with schools, canceling today, I haven't heard any change of times on stuff right now. So just follow them on Facebook and stuff. Centertown Recreational Park. It looks like they're, let's see, was that the late sign up? I'm trying to see to make sure before I tell you. If you live out in that area, you need to make sure you can contact them. It looks like March 30th was the last day for the signups for their ball schedule, but you always are welcome to call and ask. The Hitch Outfitters, again, Kelly and them, the gang, they do it again. You asked for them, and we got them. Warren County stickers and car magnets. They're open yet today from 10 to 6. Go Pioneers. And if you have not checked that out, look. I know that's like a little blurry. There you go. How neat. So go get your Pioneer stickers. Pride it up. Oh, there it is. So I finally found it. So they just updated it. Unfortunately, due to tomorrow's predicted weather and early closures, we will have to cancel our friends and family performance. There'll be another opportunity in May 4th to come watch these amazing students do their thing. So it did get canceled. I hate that. Let's see. The games scheduled for tomorrow with Columbia are now pushed back for Wednesday. due to the incoming weather. Okay. I don't know what that means, but all right. Let's see. So we talked about this. The charitable charm pageants are hosting a Hello or a Miss Hello Spring, and there's still spots still available. We had a drop in our 2 to 3 year old division, and the parents have asked that we use her deposit for another girl. Their deposit was $25, so the first person to pay the remaining beauty balance of $55, which is outfit of choice, is just $15. Can claim this discount courtesy of Harlow and her family. You do not have to be in the 2 to 3 year old age division. New contestants only. I will update this post as soon as the discount has been claimed. And she did post that the 6 and 7 year old are full. Let's see. Yeah, so we already talked about the McMinnville. If you're just now tuning in, the McMinnville Police Department today was supposed to be their child passenger seat inspection, but unfortunately, they're going to they canceled it today due to possible weather issues, and they will be rescheduling that at a later date. Good morning, Warren County from the Vanilla Bean. We wanted to let you guys know we'll be closing. Well, that was not that day, it was another day. But they also want to remind you we had them a couple of years ago and now they're back. The cup shortage, everybody liked their cups. They're only $10, and every time you bring them in for us to make your coffee in them, you receive 10% off your drink. So make sure you go in and get those. Look at that. How cute. Get them. As of the year is coming to an end, this is the Pioneer Battalion Junior Reserve. It says, to the end, we held our first part of the Cadet and NCO of the Year board. We will resume tomorrow with the rest of the NCOs and officers. Wish them the best of luck. So good luck to them and more. Oh, there's my buddy. Look, there's my buddy Dean. Look at that. There's my buddy Dean. Love him. I want to share. Go. Let's see. Yeah, in case you didn't know, once again, White County Schools will be dismissing today at 1. Of course, Warren County Schools and FC Boyd Christian Schools will be dismissing at 11:30. And then Covenant Academy is going to be closing at 12, followed by White County at 1. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I see anything else before I get to the community calendar. Okay, let's see. The Eagles, let's see. So sweet. Oh, I did want to talk about this. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? The other day, did I delete it? I hope I didn't. Where's it at? No. Is this it? No, that's not it either. Well, I'm trying to do this. There it is. I wanted to talk about this amazing man. I never got to meet him personally, but I've always heard very amazing things about him. So again, if no one heard, the other day, we lost another great man here in Warren County. His name was Ed Mason Cantrell. And if anybody got back in 2018, the Southern Standard did this amazing article about him because he played for the UT Vols. Just there's so much thing, and then he was inducted into I think it was the Warren County Hall of Fame. But Ed, affectionately known as Big Ed, came into this world weighing a whopping 14 pounds. And I'm reading this all from the McMinnville Funeral Home. That's where he's going to be happening. But he did pass away, unfortunately. Ed was raised in Sparta with 5 sisters and 4 brothers. He had so many accolades and accomplishments in his 4 years at UT, just to name a few. His sister Hannah made him a scrapbook of the news articles of his college days that he became a priceless treasure. And the thing is that a lot of people know him is he was a coach, first and foremost. Ed had a love for coaching and making a difference in kids' lives. He coached. His coaching career sped from Miami, Florida, to Kentucky, to Lebanon, Tennessee, to Grundy County, Tennessee, all the way here to McMinnville, Tennessee. And in his later years, the Little League football program in Sparta. Ed coached basketball at Grundy County, where to this day the group of the girls holds a special place in his heart. He was also honored to be in 3 Hall of Fames, guys. 3. He was in the Grundy County, Warren, and White County Hall of Fame. He was the principal at Warren County High School, and he retired back in 1996. He moved the teachers and students to the new building back in 1994. This was a big undertaking. He couldn't have done it without a great assistant, principals, teachers, and staff. How we have heard many times over the years how fair and kind he was to his students, that when they got in trouble and had to come to his office, each time the person would say, "I deserved a paddling," it was always a joke that his wonderful secretary, Elizabeth Smart, didn't let anything happen in the office without her consent. She was a protector of Big Ed's time and didn't allow for any foolishness. After retirement, he was able to golf with his brothers and friends, especially enjoyed golfing with his sons and grandsons. A highlight he often talked about was a trip to Augusta to see the Masters with his brothers. He moved back in Sparta back in 2018 to live with his son and daughter-in-law. And they have 5 grandkids or grandsons. Oof. So with that said, he was just an overall amazing man. And I wanted to make sure to talk about that today too, as well, because we have some amazing people that live here in Warren County that, we just don't hear about, we don't talk about, we don't see. And so I want one thing on here. I want to showcase as many amazing, talented people. I was lucky last week to be able to talk. I want to say a thank you to the Chamber of Commerce for allowing me to MC this year. It was so much fun to see all my friends that I used to when we were, shaking and howdying with the radio station stuff, and to be able to represent Warren County in such a nice way. And the chamber put together this amazing presentation of showcasing all the amazing talented people we have. And I ran into a lot of them. And that's what I want my show for, is to not just showcase businesses, but on my local roots segment, I want to showcase, you guys, people that are a staple in this community, people that don't get seen or heard, because it's just how it is. And I truly, honest to God, believe that without certain people like these folks in our community, we wouldn't be the community we are today. And just off the top of my head, I want to just give, my heart to Carlene Brown. She's one of them. She's a fighter. She is an amazing woman. And if you ever get to meet people like her, it's a blessing. It truly is. But with that said, I hope nothing but the best for our community and what it has in store. Okay. So today is April the 2nd. This is no April Fooling. We're going to go right into our community calendar now. Right there. Again, if you want to see this community calendar, instead of me reading it, make sure you text 931-305-0869. It's that easy and simple. But with that said, we're going to end with the weather today, though. But I do want to go through the community calendar before we talk weather. Today on the 2nd, the only thing I got on calendar is the Singo, which is a version of bingo, but you're singing somehow at Smooth Rapids. It starts at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow, of course, as well, the Survey Time Showdown at Smooth Rapids is also at 7. Let's see. Let's see. On Saturday, the 6th of April, it's Grandmother's Tea Party at Bonnie Blue End. Now, you can join us in celebrating the greatest title in the world as a grandmother. Join us this year for our annual Grandmother's Tea Party and an afternoon of fun, food, and activities with your grandchild. The space is limited, so make sure you got reservations soon. It's $50 for the first 2 and $20 for each additional. Call for more information or secure your reservation at 815-3838. And that is at Bonnie Blue Inn. And that just sounds like so much fun, but I'm not a grandmother, so I can't go yet. I want to shout out to one of my friends, Miss Carolyn at Covenant, our PE teacher. I'm just telling you, your birthday's on Sunday, boo. I got you. Also, another thing coming up on Monday, the 8th of April, is a solar eclipse at 8 a.m. You don't want to miss that. Followed by a tourism development board meeting is also on that day. And then on Tuesday, the 9th, next week, is an industrial development board meeting. And then on the 10th is my good friend Bernadette Dodd's birthday. So happy early birthday to you. And then on Friday the 12th, if you have not signed up for these at the Falcon Rest Mansion, they have Murders at the Mansion. And that's going to be next Friday at 11 o'clock, it looks like. For more information, you can click on the event page and find more details. Let's see. And don't forget, April the 13th is the second Saturday downtown from 5 to 8 o'clock. Or as I say, it starts at 5 and then it goes on until, it's over at this point. And then that is what's going on there. Now let me get to the weather and then we'll be good to go for today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Is that what's okay? So right now in downtown McMinnville, it is 70 degrees. Let me get this off real quick. It is 70 degrees. Humidity is 78. Wind is already at 8 miles per hour. And then let's see. It's supposed to start. It's going to be mostly cloudy, then some severe thunderstorms. High of 78, low of 44. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have a 50% chance of showers tomorrow and the high of 55. Now, today is a chance of showers and thunderstorms, then showers and a possible thunderstorm after 4 p.m. Some of the storms could be severe and produce heavy rainfall, high near 78, southwest winds around 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. A chance of precipitation is 80%. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Now, tonight, as it persists, showers and more thunderstorms, mainly before 1 a.m. Some of the storms could be severe and produce heavy rain. It's going to be cold. The temp's going to be 44 degrees, and it's going to be 10 to 15 miles per hour winds tonight, guys. So if you have anything outside that can get caught, trampolines, it's trampoline season, is what somebody was joking about the other day. Put them up or figure out how to lock them down. Let's see. It also says winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour, and that is very dangerous. Chance of precipitation then is 90%. So get ready, get wet. New rainfall amounts in half of 3/4 to inches possible. And then as I'm want to look at the radar, let's see. What's it say here? I don't want to read all that. No. More local, 3-day, hourly. Let's do hourly. Is there not the... No. Okay. So right now, that's where I'm at. I would like to see your radar, please. Okay. So this is from the office of Huntsville, Alabama. The storms are coming at a fast pace, it looks like. So please, please, and I see some yellow. I see very little yellow, a lot of red, and some pink. So please be cautious tonight if you have to be out in this horrible weather. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Active alerts. I don't know. I'm just using my location. Okay. No alerts have been found for us yet. Okay. 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 Well, there we go. With that said, I hope everybody is safe and secure, and just use caution today when you are doing your out and about routines. If you can get it done early, get it done early. Don't wait last minute. Don't forget, if you want to see more local roots interviews with people in case you miss them, go to my YouTube channel, click on playlist, and you can see I upload them individually so you can see them separately, as well as many more things on those playlists. And you can also check out History with Haley, as I'm going to get that downloaded and get that on here as well before I let you guys go for the day. But take care. God bless. I love each and every one of you. Please be safe on this.